Hey y'all, it's Bonnie Rose, clinical energetic herbalist here in San Francisco. And I'm jumping on here today to tell you a little bit about my upcoming workshop called Holistic Adulting, a workshop for people with out of range lab results. I am going to be giving you all a sneak peek today of my slides. The workshop is tomorrow, Thursday, May 14th. So if you like what you see here, feel free to join us over on my website, bonnieroseweaver.com. I'm going to get this slideshow fired up for you all. So here I have my first slide, which pretty much shares exactly what I just told you, that who I am and the topic. So when I talk about out of range lab results, what this webinar will include will be high cholesterol, total and LDL, high blood pressure, as well as high blood glucose or A1C. So we'll spend about 15 minutes on each topic, and then we'll have some time at the end to create protocols for ourselves. Couple things I just want to mention here in this preview to my YouTube followers and also whale mail readers. Hello, hello. Is kind of why I am doing this workshop. So I see these issues pop up a lot in my clinic. I've been supporting people since 2017 as a clinical herbalist, and even in the past 3 years, I've really seen an uptick in people who are seeking support, struggling with these specific lab results. And so I'm seeing them come in, I'm helping them interpret them, and then helping them figure out holistic options that they have. And this is all in the name of empowerment and making choices that we feel good about. And so in this workshop, I'm going to be talking about really simple things. Maybe you've even heard them before, but the key is to actually be accountable to them, commit to them, and bring them into our daily and weekly routines. So everything I talk about will be approachable and accessible. I'm not going to get into scientific jargon. In fact, I am going to be explaining some of the medical terminology that can make some of the medical, information hard to understand. And, I come at this also from a lens of that it's, affecting people that I love. My family, my community have struggled with these topics, and everybody has to make the right decisions for themselves. And I really want people to feel empowered to know when they get these out of range lab results, what their options are, whether they want to go on medication, the differences between herbs and medications, how to use them together, and also some of the other holistic modalities that we have access to within the foods we use in our diet and eat and enjoy, and also how we spend our time, including our mindset and our level of activity, etc. So it's very common, we live in the breadbasket of the country and even a really important food producer for the world. So it's no wonder that we have so many delicious foods right outside our door here in San Francisco. And these are issues that people across the country and in many wealthy countries struggle with because of the amount of processed and just general access to food that we, have, which is truly a blessing. So what I'm going to be having folks do is grabbing a pen and paper and just taking quick notes as we go through each of the suggestions. And then at the end, I'm going to have folks make their own personalized protocol. So let me show you what that protocol template is going to look like. It is a modified template of what I use in my clinic when I create templates for my clients. And a lot of the recommendations that I'm going to be using are actually straight out of my kind of like master file of protocols for clients. So there's a lot of really great resources in here. This is just how you make a copy of the Holistic Adulting Protocol template, and it should show up here in just a moment. So I'm going to start folks off with lifestyle because that's the most general topic. We'll talk about food and diet, and of course, making sure that it's culturally relevant, and then any herbs that people want to add or other notes that they want to take. So it's really simple, and I think it's going to be effective. I'm looking forward to meeting folks and seeing what kind of questions come up in this conversation. It will be a workshop and not a consultation, but I do have a feeling that there will be a sense of community of connecting with other people that are navigating similar things. So if you're interested, head on over to bonnieroseweaver.com, click on the Get Care, and you will scroll down and see the link to sign up for Holistic Adulting on Thursday at 7 p.m., May 14th, 2026. All right. Cheers. Thanks. Bye.